Welcome back to our channel. Let's clear something up right away. Aura is not magic. It's not something invisible or mysterious that only a few people have. Aura is your presence. It's the energy you carry with you. It's the feeling people get when you walk into a room. Some people enter quietly, yet everyone notices them instantly. Some speak softly, yet everyone listens carefully. Why is that? Because their aura is strong. Aura is built through consistent behavior. Through discipline. Through calm confidence. Through small but powerful habits that you practice daily. Today we're going to talk about 4 simple habits that can help you grow your aura. Smile without showing your teeth. Keep your plans to yourself, and show results later. Read books in public places. And nod instead of always saying yes out loud. These may seem like small things, but small actions often leave powerful impressions. Before you even speak, your body language is already communicating. And your actions carry more weight than your promises ever could. Your habits shape who you become. Let's get into the first one. 1. Smile with your mouth closed. Smiling is powerful, no doubt. But not every smile carries the same weight. There's a clear difference between loud excitement and quiet confidence. When you smile without opening your mouth, you create an air of mystery. You give off calm energy. You show that you're in control. A closed-mouth smile communicates emotional balance. It shows comfort. It shows you don't need attention. It signals that you're secure. People with strong aura don't try too hard to impress anyone. They don't laugh loudly at everything. They don't overreact. They stay composed. And composure naturally attracts others. Attraction builds presence. A gentle smile makes you appear confident. It silently says, I'm calm. I'm in control. I don't need validation. A lot of people try too hard to be liked. They laugh loudly. They talk too much. They overexplain themselves. That actually weakens their aura. Strong aura is rooted in controlled energy. When you smile calmly, you're showing emotional intelligence. You're showing maturity. You're showing that you're aware of yourself. There's another reason this works. Mystery draws people in. When you don't overexpress, others get curious. They start wondering what's going on in your mind. They want to understand you. And that curiosity leads to respect. On top of that, a soft smile calms your own nerves too. If you ever feel anxious in public, try it. A gentle smile relaxes your face. Relaxed body language builds confidence. And confidence feeds your aura. Your face is often the first thing people notice. If your face looks tense, others will feel the tension. If it looks calm, they'll feel comfortable. Energy spreads without a word being spoken. A closed-mouth smile is a kind of quiet strength. It doesn't shout. It doesn't demand. It simply is. And that understated confidence is powerful. Just remember, don't fake it. Don't force it. A smile that feels forced comes across as unnatural. Aura depends on authenticity. Focus on building inner calm. Work on emotional control. Your natural smile will grow stronger on its own. Here's another point to remember. Control your reactions. If someone says something surprising, resist the urge to react immediately. Pause for a moment. Offer a soft smile. Then respond thoughtfully. Controlled reactions build strong presence. People naturally respect those who don't lose their composure easily. And keep eye contact. A soft smile combined with steady eye contact is powerful. It shows you're fully present. It shows confidence. It shows you're not easily intimidated. Keep this in mind. Aura isn't loud. It's quiet power. It's calm confidence. It's emotional stability. A simple closed-mouth smile can shift how others perceive you. Because truly strong people don't chase attention. They attract it naturally. Start practicing this. Stay calm. Stay composed. Smile gently. Watch how your presence begins to change. 2. Don't talk about your plans. Let your results speak instead. One of the strongest ways to build aura is through silence. Not weak silence, powerful silence. A lot of people talk endlessly about what they're going to do. I'm going to start a business. I'll be successful soon. I have big plans. But people with real presence do something different. They move quietly. They build in silence. And they let their results do the talking. When you talk about your plans, your brain gets a sense of reward, even before you've done the work. That satisfaction can make you lose hunger. Lose focus. But when you stay quiet, you protect your energy. You protect your ambition. You protect your focus. Silence creates mystery. Mystery builds aura. When others don't know your next move, they get curious. Curiosity increases your presence. Talking too much invites opinions you don't need. Those opinions often create doubt. And doubt weakens confidence. Silence protects your mindset. Here's another truth. Not everyone wants to see you win. Some people smile at you in person, but question you behind your back. Speaking less helps you avoid negative energy. It protects you from jealousy. From distractions. Instead of announcing your goals, just work on them daily. Let your progress become visible on its own. Let your discipline be obvious. Let your results create surprise. Surprise commands respect. Respect strengthens aura. When you achieve something without hyping it up beforehand, people are genuinely impressed. Because action speaks louder than words. Anyone can talk. But few actually execute. Execution creates real power. And power builds presence. Another thing. When you constantly talk about your plans, you create unnecessary pressure. People begin expecting results. You start feeling watched. That kind of pressure can create anxiety. But when you stay silent, you move freely. You focus deeply. You work without distraction. Silence equals focus. Focus fuels growth. Growth builds confidence. And confidence makes your aura stronger. Strong aura comes from quiet confidence. Quiet confidence comes from results. Results come from consistent action. Action thrives in silence. Also, don't forget this, let people underestimate you. It's actually an advantage. When people think you're average, they relax. They don't compete with you. They don't try to block you. But when your results finally appear, they're caught off guard. That surprise strengthens your impact. Impact increases presence. One powerful mindset shift. Instead of telling yourself, I'll prove them wrong, say, I'll quietly improve myself. Improvement speaks on its own. You don't need to argue. You don't need to defend. You don't need to explain. Once the results are there, explanations become irrelevant. A strong aura is built through discipline, not announcements. Through action, not promises. Through quiet effort, not loud motivation. Keep this close. Move in silence. Grow in silence. Build in silence. Let your success make the noise. When your life becomes undeniable proof, words are no longer needed. That's the kind of presence that commands respect. 3. Read books in public places. It might sound simple, but it's incredibly effective. Very effective. When you read in public, you send a message without speaking. You show discipline. You show that you can focus. You show a commitment to growth. Most people in public spaces are scrolling through their phones, watching random videos, killing time. But when you sit calmly with a book, you stand out. Being different draws attention. And attention builds aura. Reading in public signals that you value knowledge. It shows you're not easily distracted. It communicates that your time has value. People notice focused individuals. Focus creates respect. Respect builds presence. Another important point. Reading sharpens your mind. Intelligence feeds confidence. Confidence fuels aura. When you read regularly, your vocabulary grows. Your thinking improves. Your communication becomes clearer. Speaking with clarity creates authority. Authority adds to your aura. Reading in public also trains self-discipline. You choose growth over entertainment. You choose focus over distraction. That discipline shapes your character. And character shapes the energy you give off. That energy is what people feel, that's aura. Here's another thing. When you read in public, you train your mind to ignore noise. And noise is everywhere. People talking, phones buzzing, movement all around you. If you can stay focused despite all that, you're building mental strength. That strength shows in how you carry yourself. A strong mind leads to a calm presence. And a calm presence naturally earns respect. Reading also adds mystery. Sitting quietly with a book makes people wonder, what are they learning? That curiosity draws people in. You don't have to speak loudly to be noticed. Your habits speak for you. Plus, reading improves your posture. When you sit upright and read with attention, your body language looks confident. Body language is a huge part of aura. Aura isn't just internal, it's visible in how you sit, how you hold your focus, how calm you appear. Another truth. Gaining knowledge increases your self-worth. When you learn every day, you feel more capable. You feel valuable. That inner worth radiates outward. That's aura. Reading also helps with social anxiety. When you're reading, you're comfortable being alone. Being at ease by yourself is strength. People who are comfortable alone don't need constant validation. Not needing validation is powerful. Remember this. Reading in public isn't about showing off. It's about showing discipline. It's about choosing growth in a world that's full of distractions. It reveals maturity. It reveals ambition. It reveals self-control. And those qualities naturally elevate your aura. You don't need expensive clothes to look powerful. You need strong habits. Reading in public is one of those silent habits that speaks volumes. It says, I'm improving. I value my time. I'm dedicated to growth. And that kind of energy is magnetic. Start small. Carry a book. Read in a cafe. Read in a park. Read while you wait. Let knowledge become your habit. A growing mind naturally creates a strong presence. 4. Nod instead of always saying yes. Small shifts in body language can have a big impact, and this is one of them. Instead of always saying yes out loud, just nod calmly. It seems small, but it changes the way you come across. When you constantly say yes in an eager tone, it can make you seem too available. Too much eagerness sometimes lessens your authority. But when you nod calmly, you show control. You show quiet confidence. You show that you understand, without needing to prove it. Aura is built through measured responses. Not constant talking. Not constant agreement. When you nod instead of saying yes, you naturally speak less. And speaking less gives more weight to the words you do say. When you talk less, people pay closer attention when you finally speak. Silence builds authority. Authority builds aura. Nodding also shows you're really listening. It shows respect. It shows emotional intelligence. People feel valued when you actually listen without interrupting. Listening earns respect. Respect builds presence. On top of that, nodding helps keep your tone steady. When people say yes over and over, their voice can sound rushed or nervous. A nervous tone chips away at confidence. Calm body language, on the other hand, builds confidence. Your aura isn't only in your words. It's in how you carry yourself. Another thing. When you speak less, you observe more. Observation sharpens awareness. Awareness improves your decisions. People with strong aura tend to be observant. They don't react quickly, they respond after thinking. Nodding gives you that moment. Time to think. Time to understand. Time to respond wisely. Wise responses earn respect. Respect increases aura. Also remember, you don't have to agree with everything. Sometimes nodding just means, I hear you. Not, I agree with you. It keeps things neutral. A neutral presence comes across as stable. Stability is attractive. Another benefit. When you cut down on unnecessary words, your speech becomes intentional. Intentional speech lands harder. Impact builds influence. Influence feeds aura. Think about leaders who carry real confidence. They don't talk nonstop. They pause. They listen. They nod calmly. And when they finally speak, everyone pays attention. That's controlled energy. Controlled energy builds strong presence. Nodding also keeps your posture relaxed. Relaxed posture reduces tension. Less anxiety means more inner strength. Inner strength radiates outward. That's aura. Hold on to this. Aura isn't about being loud. It's about being composed. It's about calm confidence. It's about emotional control. Nod slowly. Listen fully. Speak deliberately. Because a powerful presence doesn't come from noise. It comes from control. Small shifts in body language create big shifts in how others see you. And how others see you shapes your aura. Aura is not magic. It's behavior. It's discipline. It's calm confidence. You don't have to be loud to be powerful. You don't have to speak more to be respected. Smile calmly. Move in silence. Keep reading. Keep growing. Speak less. Listen more. Show results. Because real power is quiet. Real confidence is controlled. Real aura is built daily. If this lesson added value to your day, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel for more content that helps you grow and improve your English at the same time. Always remember, quiet power, strong presence.